So in this video, I wanted to talk about enlightenment. It's part of the enlightenment series I am talking. The motto is I talk about enlightenment and thereby I get it better myself, and maybe somebody will get something out of it. What I wanted to talk about, what I find very interesting, is that awareness, or the I am, I think is not special. I think if I have an enlightenment experience, or I feel like I recognized myself better, then sometimes I feel like, oh my God, this is a new special high, a new special threshold or timeline, and I am now, a more enlightened version of myself, and so I feel kind of special. I feel kind of, oh, I get it more now. I get it more than the others. And this is a translation of the mind. This is not the I am itself. The I am itself doesn't think I'm special or I'm not special. Even unworthiness can't happen in I am. It can happen in the relative world, that the feeling of unworthiness. But it's just, the I am is just aware of the unworthiness. The I am is just aware of the feeling of I'm special, but it's not. It's neither of those things. It's just the awareness of it all. And I really love that the I am makes me very more humble and more a better listener and better more intelligent, basically more clear-minded. Because if I'm in the I am more, then I don't try to solve problems that don't exist all the time by fueling the same problems, right? So because I'm just getting out of the whole problem, not saying that I don't do anything, of course I do, but it's just it feels more self-loving, it feels more mild, like more soft, and at the same time more mentally sharp. And also, like, I'm just more humble. I don't want to just perform as much or bulldoze everybody with my great personality, but more to listen and be aware, and then also take action. So I think in a way the I am practice makes me a more helpful part of society in a way, and it also prevents certain pitfalls that happen from chasing something in the relative world too much, because I identify too much with it. Of course, I try to get money or whatever, survive, but not in this this intense way where I really am totally in the story. It's more like, okay, and I want money. And what I also like is, so the AM is not like, it's for everybody. It's not for just for the rich or the poor or the big or the small or the old or the young or the busy or the people who have time or any category. It's not even for just the spiritually privileged people who maybe grow up in India in an ashram or whatever. It's literally for everybody, and also for very busy people. Like somebody who's very busy can still do the I am and be aware of, oh, this is all happening inside of my awareness. It's not really happening, and I'm not really in it. And yeah, so I just like the repetitiveness of the AM practice, just a couple times a day, or best case scenario, a couple times an hour, just letting everything go. And also not think about my next YouTube video or the next way I want to teach this or how special it makes me. Just go out of it without any projection into the relative world of what this next step is then or whatever. And this is I think it's the most humble thing to do that anybody can do. And but it doesn't make me a morally superior person. It's more actual humbleness, like just a clear, humble presence. And then everybody else becomes more important because I don't take myself that seriously anymore. And so I become more humble, and so then, but other people take themselves still seriously. So I'm also present to them expressing who they are and what and stuff. But I'm also kind of my I amness, my presence also infuses their busyness a little bit, maybe not. It's up to them. But so yeah, the I am doesn't need a guru, it doesn't need a teacher, it doesn't even need a god or external god. You could call the I am God, but then God would be smaller than the absolute, so this is debatable. But yeah, I don't need a religion, I don't need a personality, I don't need to be special, I don't even need to explain it. I can just do it without doing YouTube videos, of course. And so I think it's really the least special, the most humble thing. And yeah, and also I like the AM practice because a lot of people, they go through a lot of suffering and then they have enlightenment experiences where the suffering drops away or whatever. And this is a little bit dramatic. If I practice it from the get-go or from now on, I don't need this dramatic personality and story and then dropping away of it all at once. This is obviously a huge thing, but I don't need the huge thing. I'd rather have the small steps. I think this is good for now. Blessings to everybody.